There's my salad. Here's James's dinner. We're going to talk about For All Mankind Season 1, paired with Blast of Silence. And in here is something special that got me swearing. So, I don't know why they make blenders have a very small base so that so they tip very easily. It's kind of insane. Yeah, so I had to make it twice. And it's the recipe from here. So it's Red Ruby Rush. And you can see the recipe there. I didn't make it exactly the same. You can see I have some sparkling cranberry here for James to add into his. But it's from this book. Anyway, so we're going to talk about it and talk about some movies. And you can hear some lovely noise in the background. Well, some of it is lovely actually, because the little birds are lovely.
Yeah, awesome.
And so your straw is right here, James. So I'm going to pour mine right into here before I lose it, because it'll tip again. Who knows? With the day that I'm having, that's quite likely.
I wonder why they make them look like they all have that narrow base.
Yeah. Okay, I have a little bit left. Do you want it in yours?
Sure.
Okay. And then just add the sparkling cranberry to yours and kind of stir it up with your straw, and we'll see how that goes. Because what I did things a little bit differently. You want me to put that there?
I didn't know whether you wanted it. No, I'll put it there. Okay, you can.
All right, so there we go. So I've been making a lot of recipes from that book. Well, I've been making a lot of kraut recipes from the book, different kraut, and I haven't actually made a lot of the recipes that they make from the kraut. So I thought I'd try here.
Okay. It didn't, thanks for not shaking this up. It could have been quite exciting for
I thought that'd be weird.
Okay. Oh, it's really, well, pétillant. That means
that might grow on
bubbly
me.
or whatever.
I don't know.
Sparkling.
We'll see. I don't know if it'll grow on James, but we'll see. Anyway, so when I read the recipe, I'm like, okay, they have a bunch of different recipes for the different kraut smoothies, and I'm like, okay, nobody is gonna want kraut in their smoothie, no matter how good the kraut is. What I did is I couldn't put the apple in because I've been doing the keto thing, right? So I couldn't put apple, and so I had to make some substitutions. So I didn't put apple into either of ours. So what I did is took the blender and I mixed it up with I did the ginger juice and lemon juice, not lime. I think it would have been better with the lime. I think it would have been better with the raspberries than the strawberries. I put strawberries. And what else did I put in? The beets. I put beet juice though, because I knew my stuff was going to be pretty thick already. Because I wasn't adding apple juice. But how is it with the cranberry? Still weird?
It's
good. Okay. So maybe with the additional carbs, it might be better. But with mine, so what I did is I added stevia to mine.
It's not bad.
And so I put about half from the blender into James's thing, and then I put stevia in the rest of mine. So, and I put the Red Ruby kraut. So
I hope you guys appreciate the effort Pauline put into it. I know I do, because I heard
a lot of swearing.
The sound effect
from the kitchen.
Yeah, that was some of the sound effects, but I heard crash.
Not having a good day. Yeah. So anyway, now
yeah, that tastes plenty good.
All right.
Yeah.
So I guess it's good with the
good enough on a warm day.
Sparkling cranberry. I didn't put very much stevia, and honestly, I'm tasting a lot more ginger and kraut than I would like for a smoothie in mine. But whatever. I was thinking that, and maybe I'll do that before the end of this show. I was thinking of putting some of the natural green apple flavor, greens powder, into it, but then it won't be this pretty color, right? But we'll try it out, and I'll let you know if it tastes better that way.
Well, it'd probably turn brown, wouldn't it, if you mix green and red?
Yeah.
It wouldn't
And
look attractive.
that's not very attractive.
No, I don't think so.
So,
Whereas this looks pretty
good.
exciting.
Mm-hmm.
That's just attractive, but exciting. And it tastes pretty good.
Yeah,
Probably
just having a
best
bad
to
day.
drink it right away because this is sparkling.
Mm-hmm. So it
Which
won't be
means it's
sparkling
bubbly,
for long.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. If you don't drink it right away, you'll lose your sparkle.
That's why I'm trying to put it in
Yeah.
as I drink it.
So, yesterday, James' salad had the mushrooms on the top. And my salad, and I forgot to put the hemp seeds on the top of mine. So I'm going to go away while
It's
James
been one
is
of those days, eh?
Oh my gosh, has it ever.
Mm-hmm.
So James is going to talk about
It almost hit the
Blast of Silence.
You almost had another
It's
sequel
incredible.
to the day.
It's incredible.
This almost hit the deck. All right. So there's a little bit of soil. So, Blast of Silence. You notice just as when they start talking about it, there's a blast of non-silence behind. Yeah, one of those days. Anyway, they claim that this is about the last film noir ever put out. So they were claiming in a little booklet here. Yeah, I didn't imagine. There is a booklet here that film noir basically in the United States. From the end of World War II up until, when was this put out? 61, I guess. I almost said 62. 61. Because that was my guess based on the cars. There were a lot of cars featured. Well, this comes with kind of like a booklet, it's more like a folder. And there's some artwork. Apparently the guy who directed this movie, wrote it, and acted in the main role, was a comic book illustrator. But I don't think he actually did the illustrations. It says for the illustrations in this little mini comic book that it's done adapted by Sean Phillips. Might be a recent adaptation, in other words. Probably wasn't put out when the movie was put out. Yeah, we've had a bad streak of luck here with people blasting away in the background. Lawnmowers. Gotta make sure this gets right. This is sewer crew working away at Pauline's attic. Anyway, Blast of Silence. Apparently it's the first movie that this guy directed. His name is Alan Barrett. And he didn't direct many movies after that. I think that's what I'm saying. They tried, I think the story went that in the booklet, in the folder, that Peter Falk was tentatively scheduled to act the lead role, and then he backed out at the last second to act in something else. I think he would have done a good job. You know the film? Oh, great job, really. Peter Falk. In case you don't know, I think he was Columbo in that wonderful TV series. I think it's my favorite detective TV series. And I think Falk would have done a great job, but this guy does a pretty good job. Very different kind of role that Falk would have played. Or a different interpretation, I should say. Same thing. I usually don't recommend things, but like to recommend those guys get that over and done with. They've been working on it for multiple days.
Really? This is what's going to be in the background of our video today. That's incredible. All right, so that's my day.
The good thing is, so far, they haven't brought down the house. I mean, it's been rattling the windows and stuff like that.
Yeah. So, this is the color without this stuff.
Okay, it's at least, I'm so glad I emptied that. Whoa, okay.
And this is the color with it. So, honestly, this isn't a bad color. It would match the straw
better. It's a nice color.
It's, yeah.
So that's with the greens in, or whatever that's
with the greens in. And I forgot to bring glitter in, so I had to use a bullet.
It's not even puce, you know, it's just dark purple. Sort of like.
Yeah, and, well, that's what it tastes like. What do you think?
Okay. Now you put stevia in this, right?
Yeah.
Did you say you put stevia in mine?
No.
No, you didn't. That just tastes sweeter to me. And
well,
I guess
there'd be a little bit because I dumped the extra
in there. Anyway, this tastes plenty fine without stevia. It tastes fine without sugar or whatever.
Yeah.
Just keep that in mind because I've got a sweet tooth. You know, and,
I know. But this right here has 21 grams of carbs, 18 grams of sugar.
Just in case you keep track or whatever. Now, did you want to talk about blast of silence? Well, there's a little blast of
silence or relative silence?
Yeah.
No, not really. I'm sure you said it all. I don't know if they heard it.
Oh, it's funny. I picked it up, and just as I was going to say blast of silence, there was a blast of non-silence from behind. That was hilarious.
Yeah.
It's just like, hopefully you guys enjoy it.
That's our day.
Yeah.
So, anyway, I would say it's, I really don't know how much I want to try to shout over top of the machinery. Anyway.
Well, my voice would get lost. You know how so many rock singers got that? They're up in the high register because they're trying to play. They're trying to get heard above all the deep chords and the bass.
Yeah. So.
Just consider this an industrial shrink soundtrack, okay?
Yeah. Like if you're living in the country, then you can appreciate. You can play this and listen to the sounds of the city and think, gee, I never want to move to the city. I'm from a farm, and I remember, and I will never forget how much better it is living on a farm. It's like you're a millionaire, and I guess nowadays you do have to be a millionaire to live on a farm, pretty much. But it always felt like that to me. When I was a little kid, living on the farm, I always felt like we were wealthy, even though we were not. And when we moved to the city, and I'd look at all these crappy little postage stamp lawns and stuff, and then we'd go back for the weekend. My dad had helped my grandpa on the farm, and we'd get to do little kid things, playing all over the farm, and I'd see grandma and grandpa's big lawn, and you know, farm lawns tend to be big, and
sometimes they're really impressive.
Yeah. And like I used to mow it. That was my job, to mow it. So sometimes when we'd go back for the weekend, I'd mow the lawn, and it would take me half the day because with the ride-on mower, because it was huge. It was like several soccer fields. And I just thought, wow, my grandparents are millionaires, you know, compared to all these people in the city. And you know what? Yep, this is a low-grade experience. Living in the city is crap. And I have nothing good to say about it. I try to make the best of it. I can't stand it. I always wanted to get back to the farm, and here I am. And I can't stand it. And I'm having a really bad day.
dropped something on the, you know, like it's just your bones jar. I wish they'd get it over and done with. They've been doing it for
And
days.
you lost the good part of your garlic toast. That's our day.
Just got shaken off of there, eh?
Yep. Just rolled off your plate.
Is it okay if I put it in the garden?
No, it has to go in the garbage. You can't compost bread. Yeah.
I just asked.
Just so you know. There we go. There's a learning lesson here for on this deck dinner. You cannot compost bread. Don't put it in the compost. Bread
Now,
goes
what are they
in the
beeping
garbage.
about?
I don't know. They just like to make even more noise.
But they
So-
shook that right off of my plate.
Anyway,
And they've
So-
been working on it for days. I'm getting sick and tired of it. It's the same thing every time they do it. Wherever it is.
so I was going to say that James's dinner, it's maybe I should start this over now.